We had come to the Cobalt Sea because so many interesting specimens of marine life exist here, like the carblefish. Unlike other fish, the carblefish only has one mating season per year. This lasts for 12 months. Unfortunately, there is no female of the species. The carble is a very unhappy fish. And the little viping, the smallest fish known to man, yet every year it lays a batch of eggs weighing 4 times its own weight. The viping is also a very unhappy fish. But we had come here to find the forward-walking crab. As you doubtless know, unless you are a great stupid idiot, crabs always walk sideways. But a native girl assured us she had seen a forward-walking crab. She was a nervous little creature and wore a knife strapped to her thigh to protect her from the crew. Totally unnecessary, of course. They were more interested in the ocean, and they couldn't wait to get to the bottom. We had already collected many interesting specimens. We had a catfish, which we called Kitty, a seahorse, which we called Dobbin, and a little water otter, which we called a kettle. Our native girl was very impressed with Hans' collection of shellfish. Here she is admiring his mussels and his cockles. He had collected them himself and was justly proud of his great feat. He was also responsible for catching our dogfish and our conger eel.
He's too low down! Haul him up! Well, shoot him down then.
Our crew got along splendidly together.
Get out of it, will you? What is... Yeah. It's for you. Well, take it in another home, will you?
Nothing ever distracted them from their work. Many of the fishes in the Cobalt Sea are in danger of becoming extinct. We had hoped that these electric eels would mate. Unfortunately, he was AC and she was DC. This female soul had spent 5 years in the Cobalt Sea and never had contact with a male soul. Poor old soul. We had hoped to do some breeding, but alas, it was not to be. Jean-Paul was anxious to get on with the search. He'd heard that cobalt sharks were in the area, but we all knew that sharks never attack human beings. Unfortunately, the sharks didn't. On our very last day, our luck was in. Our native girl had found what we had been looking for, the forward-walking crab. After a considerable investigation, we found out the reason for the phenomenon of the forward-walking crab. There had recently been dumped in these waters a quantity of contraband rum, and the forward-walking crab was walking forwards instead of sideways because he was blind, stinking drunk. today's recipe, and here's a nice tasty dish for you. Spicy young chicken with lovely dumplings. To follow, cling peaches in jelly, all nice and wobbly. So while you get your pencils out, here is a musical medley.
Certainly, monsieur, the Eiffel Tower is in that direction on the bank of the Seine River.
On the left bank, monsieur, you cannot miss it.
Au revoir, monsieur.
I wonder what the saint is doing in Paris.
Maybe Monsieur Simon Templar has come to see
Big
Monsieur...
Ben.
David.
Darling,
the night is young.
Are you sure it will be all right?
I tell you, my darling, of course it will be all
Oh,
right.
I don't know.
But don't go. Come, wench, a kiss for your king.
I beg you not, Your Majesty, no.
Oh, come, wench, just one little kiss, wench.
What would your queen say?
Oh, never mind about him. How long
Oh, no, Your Majesty.
Oh, wench, I beg
No,
you.
Your
I
Majesty.
beg
Stop,
you,
Your
wench.
Majesty.
I beg you,
Stop,
wench.
Your Majesty. Stop, Your Majesty. Burning Hill. Will you stop that? I had enough with Charlie Drake, honestly.
The acting?
Acting my bloody foot. You wait till my old man is about.
So, ladies, try and make sure that your bristles are nice and firm. Because if your bristles are thin and floppy, then they will fall out all the time and make a mess on your bedroom floor. So, number one, make sure that your bristles are nice and firm. Two,
Whoa. Hold it a minute, Ken. Bristles, darling. Bristles. Bristles. I'll get your cup later on.
Today, lovely Sylvie St. John is trying out her soap against new, improved Calais. Well, Sylvie, as one of the world's most beautiful models, you have to care for that lovely complexion of yours. Which feels smoothest?
This one. Definitely, yes. It's all loveless. It's like my own skin. It's all soft, sort of creamy.
You picked the wrong one again, haven't you, you stupid fat cow?
Wouldn't have the bleeding job in the first place.
Speaking to us this evening, the Reverend Lambtree. Reverend Lambtree, I believe you have some very strong views on religion today.
That's true. I do sometimes like to let off steam. And, of course, people who come to my church don't always hear what they want to hear. They're more inclined to hear what I want them to hear. Some of them are occasionally shocked by what they hear. The truth never hurt anybody, did it? And you know, this morning I was walking through the park. I was listening to the birds singing. And I thought to myself, bloody thing's sinking. I don't know, you know. I suppose, can we again?
See, whatever you do, lonesome, don't fall now. Mind you, if you do, look to the left. There's a mighty pretty view down there. Cracky.
I gotta have a drink.
Okay, you old tenderfoot, I'll give you a drink. I'll give you a drink there, boy.
Was it not all right then, David? Well, if you're breaking, David, do you mind if I go? Because I've been breaking my leg.
Henry, let me help me down, Henry.
Oh, good evening.
Good evening. It's my first time here.
Don't worry. You just read it off the roller board.
Oh, could you? Oh, I see. Oh,
See?
oh, just yes, all right.
Can I just take your glasses
Yes,
off
yes.
a moment, please?
Be careful, because I'm lost without them. Oh, thank God they're all right.
So over now to our new political correspondent, Peter Seymour.
Oh, hell. Hello. The bill to nationalize the fishing industry today caught its first herring. Today got its first hearing. Speaking for the government, Mr. Anthony Whichway Ben said what Britain needs is more efficient chips. More efficient chips. And I think I am bare-assed. And my cold foot, I think I embarrassed Michael Foot when I said in a recent Titty-full article, Pity-full article? Party political!
broadcast that this would result in crows pickling on the decks. Crews picketing at the docks. He went on to say that he had lived for many years in Hull, and had a personal fiend who was a defective constable, who had assured him that the local police force, washable soap, was able to cope in spite of the difficulties of getting staffed. In reply for the opposition, the right horrible Edward Teeth said, it doesn't matter whether you're laboratory, whether you're Labour or Tory. Nobody wanted to sing, to singe, to sign away his bath night, his birthright. Mr. Steele said half the world doesn't know how the other half lives. Doesn't know how the other half lives. And that in a jug of saliva in Yugoslavia, where the British government indecently had agents, incidentally had agents, and nationalisation hadn't paid its way for a number of years, he thought about sex. And the same applied to egg white. Egg wiped? Egypt! Mr. Fool said Mr. Heath still had a long way to coat. Still had a long way to go. And Mrs. Thatcher was feeling all our voices, voicing all our feelings when she said, you've already gone and... You've already gone far, Ted. So this is me... This is me, Terry Lean, saying gold nugget and refunding you to the stewed eels at Tom's Tiddlevision. I'm sorry, Mr. Bosenstedt, it wasn't a...